Alright guys, welcome back. It's been a while since I took my Jeep on going trailing since I would say mid-February, so it's been over a month, and decided to go on a trail back to Eagle Canyon and Tin Mine Road Trail over at Lake Mathews, Corona area. It's gonna be my third time, and the reason I'm doing it is that I have a lot of basically upgrades that I want to test out, and some items, tools that I want to test out too. So decided to take a local close trail here to test out my items and upgrades. What I've done so far is I had a 2.5-inch lift for the front and 2-inch lift in the back. They're spacer lifts, and I had to basically replace new control arms, front, upper and lower control arms, and yeah, and then I also added sway bar disconnects since I have the extra lift and clearance. I could do more flexing. I'm not going to be rock crawling or anything, but the flex will help me maneuver through a lot of deep ruts and everything that many other trails that provide. So yeah, just come along with me on the ride, and when we hit the trail, I'll show you my items and upgrades that I've done to it so far since the last trail trip. Alright. Alright guys, we are here and it's pretty windy and yeah, I'm not sure if you're gonna be able to hear me when I go outside, but let me show you on the other camera what I'm gonna be working with. Alright guys, now normally I would be using this to deflate my tires, but I got something else that's supposed to be quicker and faster. It's a set of tire inflators. The thing about this is you sort of program it to the lowest deflation that you set yours on. I'm gonna set mine to about 25 psi. So that's how I normally deflate mine to for now. 25 is very comfortable for me, and I'm gonna be using this. And then let's go ahead and go outside and see if you can hear me, because I wanted to show you a few things that I did to my Jeep. All right, be right back. Or actually, let's go. All right, let's start. The front is where I did most of my add-ons and upgrades. As you can see, there's my quick disconnect. It's my rock crawler. The reason I went with these type of disconnects is that most other quick disconnect you had to cut a tab that's right there and a tab that basically, that's the reason I went with this one. There's no modification or cutting needed, just a quick release. And the reason I like these two is that you have the upper and lower disconnect that you can do just in case you don't have to be on level ground, but it's recommended that you do so you won't have a sway bar issue or cramping or whatever, but yeah, that's the reason I like these, is I could take the top and the bottom at the same time for easier disconnect. But also you can see I have a rough country steering stabilizer and adjustable track bar, my RSO, and then I got max speeding rods, upper and lower control arms, as you can see. And then I got rock country, just regular N3 shocks for now. They're cheap, so I'm just putting up the minimum for now. Alright, let's go ahead and start doing the deflation. I'm not gonna video it, I'm just gonna put it on and see how it runs. Alright guys, I just put on all four right now. As you can see, it's auto deflating. So supposedly they're supposed to stop at the inflation point. I actually took a look at it. I think I had it pre-programmed it at 30 psi. So let's see if it stops right there. I think I'm gonna see with the 30. Alright, we'll figure it out. Let's see if it stops. Now, just to show, originally when I put it on, yeah, it's like a burst of air coming out, and then this was sticking out.
little bit further than that, and it just deflates lower and lower. So maybe that's like a plunger type where it senses, or the way it works, it senses the plunger to seal the valve. Alright guys, there it is. It just stopped by itself, which is pretty cool. A thing to note is when you take off your regular valve cap, I just put it on top of the tire so you won't lose it. Alright guys, it took me a while to disconnect the sway bar. Well, actually no, disconnecting the sway bar was easy, but putting it out of the way using the provided straps. See the strap right there? That's just one piece of it. There's a second strap line that you're supposed to be able to maneuver, but then for some reason I couldn't get it mounted right, and it kept on sliding over here, and then this one keeps on going down. So I did it the old-fashioned way, just using zip ties and then just hanging it right there. So that'll be doable right there. That's on both sides right there. So I would say, as far as in the functionality of it, it works right there. So we'll see how it goes. But yeah, I disconnected my sway bar and then see how it works. Alright, and then just to I double checked my sway bar links and the what do you call it, the tire pressure using the gauge. I'm at 22 psi. So that's actually good. I thought I set it to 30, but I did actually set it to about between 20 and 25, so works out. Alright, let's get back into the game and let's begin our trip. Actually, no, I need to push my bumper in and then take off my hitch, so there's more to do. Alright, be back. Okay, there it is. I pushed the bumper in so to give it more tire clearance. As you see, the wheels clearance right there. There you go, pretty cool. Alright, now let's work our way over to the hitch. I do have a hitch on there, right there. I just need to remove it, so give it some more clearance out of the way. Alright, be back. Alright guys, this is gonna be the first time that I drove my Jeep on the trail, or we call it off-roading, but technically it is still on a road. But yeah, let's besides the point, it's going on the trails, and this is the first time that I taken it right after I did my upgrades, the lift, the sway bar disconnect, the control arms, the shocks. So we'll see how it goes. Okay, I just shifted to four-wheel drive.
Now I know I've only been, having my Jeep and then new to four-wheel driving, but there is a lot of confusion and debate on when to use 4 high and 4 low. As for me, if I'm getting on a trail, and the trail is basically gravel, dirt, road, and because in the manual, or what a lot of people say, that you only use 4 high if you're on slippery, uneasy road. And to me, fire road trail is considered slippery, uneven road. So let's see here, we got Sorry about that. Earlier, I didn't realize I had one of my lanyards get in front of the camera. I can definitely feel more flexing with the sway bar disconnected, because some of the ruts are pretty good ruts, and yeah, my wheel just sinks right into it. I have to admit, there is a lot of trash here. A lot of people do their dumping. It's like they could care less about how they treat this place. Just dump things everywhere. It's pretty windy and dusty. Geez, guys, it looked like this place got worse. You could see the all the debris and everything. It's just, wow. I'm gonna let these guys go first, since there's a lot of trash and debris. They could take the right. Now over here, there's a lot of offshoots that I could take right now, but again, I am by myself, and yeah, even though there's other people around, you know how still strangers, and well, it's not just that, is, you know, by the time someone offers help or not, you know, some guys, they just don't care and just see you stranded, and they just leave you there. But yeah, I'm actually gonna try going on the offshoots more inward. We are still on the outskirts, so maybe I'll try yeah, more in those trails that I see right there. But I'm gonna put it onto 4 low and just go nice and slow, you know. Now normally I would be going left, stay on left, and stay on Tin Mine Road, but I'm gonna go ahead and go to the right. Go up this sort of small hill.